going on in the world. But Donald Trump has shut down the government. Bro.
Yeah. Let's not.
Because they're not fucking building his wall. And he is so stubborn, he shut down the government. Christmas Eve, the stock market
plunged.
Fucking lost more than it did even in 2008.
But 1931 was the last comparable date to how bad it is right now.
And all Trump's had, to go on since he came into power was the dollar is strong and the stock market is strong. That's what he said. If you watch any Donald Trump response, he says, well, the dollar's as strong as it's ever been, which is true. And he'll say, and the stock market is flying.
Now it's fucked.
Now it's not. Now what?
Are they not going to impeach him now? Or is it still not going to
It's
happen?
a long process, bro.
Yeah.
But you've just seen...
How long has he got left?
Well, you've just seen Theresa May's party try to get rid of her, bro. This is politics, bro. It don't run like that.
Yeah.
Be safe out there, bro. Stock markets are looking a bit wild. The UK is in a fucked up position right now, contrary to anyone's belief. We're fucked.
The thing is, I think this is one of the...
Even ASOS stocks slid 40% the other week.
Serious?
Yeah, but that was nothing that, people said Brexit, wasn't it? Basically their earnings targets were cut. But they're still a solid company.
Yeah.
Wasn't it funny how United stock increased dramatically when Jose got sacked?
Yeah, no, do you know why that happens? So Mourinho got sacked a month before. It has to get done by stockholder approval.
Oh, right.
So, because it's a big company, like with Barclays changed their CEO.
Yeah, they will
2 to 3 months before, all the shareholders are
That's why it's very hard.
That's
why it's very hard to get someone out in a big company.
Yeah,
like
you know, in the small clubs, they just do it in a day.
Yeah.
Solskjaer was already ready to come. All of that is always ready.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
You
know when all the news stories come out that he's got sacked? Like he got sacked.
Yeah.
But it takes.
That's
how all the stories came out. Everyone knew they all got a letter saying, do you approve to change the manager?
Yeah.
This is the impact, blah, blah, business case.
Yeah. But yeah, stock markets right now, bro.
You know what, I think this is like...
Recession's coming.
This is the maddest thing. I was having a chat with my parents. I chat at work often about this. Like, is our generation ready? Like, did all of us that were like unable to buy because shit was expensive because it was inflated, did they save? Because at this moment, like, if they say,
but I want to be clear about one thing, because they're not going. Property prices ain't going to come down that much.
Oh, bro, they dropped. They're low already, bro.
They're down already.
No, it depends on the area. It depends on the area.
But I'm saying that's
don't get me wrong. If you live in Northern England, but all you got to do is save 30, 40 racks.
Yo, but this is what I'm saying. Like, I have a few friends that are moving. They're leaving London to buy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what they said? There's two things. There's two phenomena that's happening at the same time. People are really clocking how to make money from the internet. Like in the last 2 years, people are really clocking how to make money from the internet. Like, one of my friends is like one of these influencers. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. They live in.
I love that word.
They live in. I think it's Hull. Hull is quite nice.
Big up Dwight's friendly.
Like big up.
Is he a full-time influencer? Part-time influencer?
I'd say 50-50 because they do tattoos as well, innit? So like, it's a bit of the same. But you know what they do? Bought a house up in the home, cheap. And they travel the shit out of themselves, bro. They are so nomadic, they're everywhere in the world. Because they've got somewhere that they paid for, that's calm, got a little lodger in that, calm, and the rest of the money they make from influencers and travel, they make money from the internet. Because it's not important to live in London if you can come to London every weekend. Because it's wild, like, think about it. What are you doing in London from Monday to Friday? You're working, cuz. So every time you actually go into London, it's like on the weekend.
Yeah, exactly,
So you say to me like mind you, like, yo, I only like go on the weekend when there's stuff to do. I might go up on a Friday night. Like, that's it. And I'll come back if I need to. Sometimes I won't even go. Sometimes I go flat to Barcelona. Like, and
then the things like Crossrail are going to help that as well. Because if you can just get to London and that, but I do feel sorry for all the people that are in London for work, because the second we can start getting people from Birmingham cheaper, that takes the same amount of time to get to work.
This is the second amount of the crashes, because the property prices automatically take another dip when people don't buy them. That's it. That's what I'm saying. It's coming like fast and furious. It's going to be like a double hit, because they're going to be then the economy, like this kind of.
So, alright, predictions. When are we going to recession?
I'm going to be going to recession summer this year. Officially.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, officially.
I reckon officially 2020.
You reckon?
Yeah. I think we're clear for another year.
I don't think we'll get out of this Brexit thing clean enough. I think like.
But do you know what? Do you know with Brexit where I've left it now, is because they're going to re-vote on this deal, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So if they don't vote it
you're
through,
going to delay.
Yeah. So if they don't vote it through, then they can potentially. So I know they keep saying no deal. They could just delay the Article 50 thing. We could potentially revoke.
Yeah.
And I know people are acting like it's not a possibility.
No, we will.
We could potentially revoke and move back on everything.
Yeah.
The fact they're talking about
But Brexit or no Brexit now, because a global recession is coming.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore.
No.
What's helping the Remainers cases is saying, oh my god, the economy's fucked. Right? The only reason the economy's fucked right now is the pound weak. That's it. If the pound was a week, we'd actually all be alright.
Yeah.
The fact is though, wages ain't going up. Still. And like you're saying, there's no demand to buy houses because nobody can afford them. Lending right now is still very stringent. So, of course, the economy's not going to be moving.
But I'll tell you, there's something really weird going on. I'll say it from my, like, obviously I work in construction, isn't it? And construction is like the underlying lifeblood. But when that slows, we're done. Like, that's it. That's because construction creates new infrastructure for everything, isn't it? So, like, for more money making, you've got to build new.
Well, that's what you watch. You watch new homes
Yeah.
building, construction,
Bro,
that sort of shit.
We're still building crazy. Like, we're building
Building
crazy.
never really stopped though,
So,
innit?
no, I mean, as in, like, there's still a massive shortage.
Yeah.
But
it's
one thing I will
not
say,
just-
but remember the top tier of society will always be buying
No,
property.
but this is what I'm saying. It's even deeper
To
than
rent.
that. It's even deeper than that. Like, yeah, but so there's like this low cost house and all these things. I'm going right. It must be. Are we actually? And to be fair, we could be stupid. Just carrying on blindly, hoping it will change. Like, and is that it, or is there another
That's what happened.
set
Yeah,
of smarts?
remember, history always repeats.
Yeah.
And human beings are the most in denial things on the planet.
Bro.
Same thing in 2008. They sat there, let out all these dumb mortgages. People weren't paying them. Bro, they literally went to the fucking credit department and said, make these AAA rating. Otherwise, we're going to go to the other credit rating department. Everyone just turned a blind eye. That's what happened again.
Do you think, honestly, we know the Brexit thing, as well, linking it back in, that we are actually hoping to break away so we can become a more tax havenish, independent of world movements country?
Has anyone here ever been to a tax haven country?
No.
Have you ever looked at a tax haven country?
It's horrible.
It's a shithole.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What's a tax haven country?
So a tax haven country is where you don't pay, like you don't have to pay a lot of tax when you put money there. Essentially,
What's some examples? Dubai?
No.
No.
Dubai isn't a tax haven.
No.
You just don't pay tax there.
Yeah.
But you have to be a resident not to pay tax there. So you've got like
I thought it had to be just Arab.
the Cayman Islands,
Yeah, right.
for example, is one. Fucking shithole. They're shitholes. When you go to these tax havens,
Yeah.
people live like crap out there because all rich people do is just dump their money in the bank.
Yeah.
But the money doesn't flow in their
So
economy.
the reason I'm saying,
Panama as well.
the reason I'm saying that is like, so for a lot of properties that we're building and stuff that, so for instance, the Canadian embassy has been bought privately by an Arab investment fund, and up till just before Christmas, 7 of the things that we were building already, someone's bought them, scrapped them, and they're going to build them again. This is millions. Like, this is not like little money, this is millions and millions.
Yeah.
And that's keeping people like us going. So like, I'm like, but if you're doing that now, you've just splashed 60 mil, like in the UK, like you can splash it anywhere, cuz, like you can. So is there something that we're not, and this is not the only thing, like again, we're just being taken from more of these high, we call it super prime properties, like you'll never ever see it, where it exists. What's the other thing we were redoing? We were doing a hotel, I can't say where it is, but it's like, it's the first privately owned piece of the Queen's properties down in London, yeah?
Yeah.
It's something like a multi-billion pound investment, and there's like a number of apartments and a 7-star hotel going in there, yeah? And there's apartments again, 100 million. It's bought, it's financed, yeah? So in my mind, I'm like, yo, like this is not just people putting money in the bank. These people are spending on things. What's happening? Because you must see shit that I ain't seen. None of us can afford this stuff. Like,
So
where do you see the value still in the UK to be flipping peas in the UK?
But remember one thing, because all these people are coming from abroad, right?
Yeah.
Pound's weak. It's very cheap right now.
So is it still good?
Everything's being bought.
So they still reckon it's gonna go back up. That's what I'm saying. Like they're all buying.
The pound will, yeah.
They're buying it.
And remember, the pound will always. Remember, the pound's still stronger than the dollar and the euro.
Yeah,
it's still strong, and it's gonna get stronger. Right now, you're buying in at a dirt cheap price. It's like right now, like with what's happened with cryptocurrencies, for example. Right now, you're laughing because you're buying everything at a discount of when people first heard about crypto 2 years ago.
So if you know, you're
buying it very cheap now. Now chill. Yeah. It's the same with the second I saw that ASOS stock went down 40%.
Bought that.
It went down 40%.
Yeah.
I'm buying at nearly half price.
Yeah.
It's a solid company.
Yeah.
I'm buying something there. Same with when it came to the reason why the FTSE went up after Brexit is because the American stock market went, hold up, bro. If we can spend our dollars on FTSE instead, we'll get more.
So is that, and in that indicator for me, like taking from this conversation, if people are
and we offer citizenship when you spend a lot of money.
Right. So if you're splashing hundreds of millions in property in London, like super prime, beautiful stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful stuff. That means we're good because it's gonna go back up. Because you can't build. The hotel one got me, bruv. Like you can't build a 7-star hotel.
I remember what you're marketing to.
Yeah.
Look, when you're marketing to average Joe, that's when you'll get hurt.
Yeah.
But when you only market to the elite, i.e., Bentley don't get hurt by recessions.
No.
Because the rich stay rich.
Right. So
it's still gonna be money to buy
and the next point is take my earlier point back. Less of a tax haven, more of a elite city. We are going there, isn't it? We're going to an elite city.
And that's
fully
fine.
elite city.
And that's fine.
And
that's fine. But all that happens to the shit parts is like when you go to New York, for example, you go to Manhattan, it's beautiful. You go to Harlem. Yeah. But even the gentrifying places like Harlem, like they are to Brixton. This is and then
people move out. But then leads to the first point. People will just go, we'll move up there.
Yeah.
I think the one.
And remember,
not doom and gloom in it. The one fortunate thing we have in this country is that. Actually, the rest of the country ain't too shit.
It's alright, bro.
It's alright. A lot of my mates are moving house and that, but they're moving to Greenhive and Dartford.
It's not bad
because it's cheaper and it's
high speed rail and all them things.
Yeah.
Like it kind of links back into
the fleet still, like.
And this is the thing, So speaking of our area, South East London to Kent, you'd rather live in Kent now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You'd rather live in Kent.
We're moving further out.
Greenhive, Ebbsfleet, them sort of areas. You pick up beautiful properties there.
Beautiful houses, man.
For way less money. Well, not way. Okay, it's not now. It's over. You're talking a difference of 50k now.
Yeah, but
it's not a big
no.
Even further out of that.
50k is a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. But I reckon when we do, it'll probably be about 2020 because it's hard.
And then cool. I'll roll after this discussion. 2020 sounds.
But this next year, there's still a lot of shit to happen. And remember, when March happens, and let's say if we do leave. It doesn't mean GDP drops just like that.
No.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because it depends how we leave. If we manage to leave smoothly, things go back up.
But this is again, like, I'll link it back. All this stuff that I'm building right now, it's not for Europeans, guys. So we don't really care. It's not actually for Europeans. Like in my head, I was like, we fund all this.
It's a shame we sanctioned Russia.
Yeah,
I'll put it like that. Because before we sanctioned Russia,
there's a house. There's a couple of one Hyde Park, pure Russians. And one of these.
But now they need their British citizenship. You get me?
And
so before we were just accepting money from anyone and everyone.
It's coming back.
It has to.
It's coming back.
We ain't got money.
Yeah.
It needs to come back.
Well, you're going to reverse sanction.
Things don't. This is the beautiful thing about politics. You hear when something happens. You never hear about the reversal.
No, It's like you didn't hear about really Trump taking the Syrians out.
Yeah, coming out of Syria.
Yeah.
Because it weren't profitable anyway. And remember, it's Russia and France that have the stronghold in Syria. I don't want to completely take this conversation into a more elite territory. But it's Russia and France that have the stronghold there, bruv. My man Putin turned around to Donald and said, my brother, it's time for you to fuck off.
Yeah.
Quietly leave.
Yeah.
Barack wanted to come, cool. You're not Barack, bruv. Duck out.
You don't want to be here, bro.
Let us do our thing here and we'll stop getting involved in your shit. And that's it. You took the troops out and then now the government shut down, bro.
It's funny what you see when you don't see it. It's just funny.
Right.
Yo, that's deep though.
It's a mad.
So, all in all, the summary of that is a mild to
save your cash. We said this in the first ever podcast. Keep saving your cash.
So the gems, I just want to say cash. It came back to what your grandma said, like have cash. Stack cash.
Save your cash,
Just
bro.
the MO, man.
Put cash.
Save
away.
your cash. Don't get look. Even if you don't, I mean, look. I do always say that you should be investing in something. A little bit of it.
Listen,
Just save your cash. Have it ready because you're gonna need it.
Simple rule, man. We said it in the first gen. 10% of whatever you earn, you should save. That's not an investment. That's not putting it into something that can depreciate or appreciate. 10%, you put it away and let it just stack there. Like, because it's cash. It's accessible. It's ready to be used. Anything that's an investment, you've got to convert. So you just have to convert an asset, you've got to wait. Then you can't